Okay, here's our new project. This is a input shaft housing from a, I guess it's a differential housing, I guess you'd call it, for a Farmall 148 case tractor.
Actually, it's a Farmall 95C, which is used to mow gas line right-of-ways up and over mountains through swamps with a mower that was too big and never designed to go on a tractor. So it's really not the tractor's fault that it falls apart.
And basically, they're pretty cheap tractors. And basically this housing's wore out where this bearing goes, so the bearing sits in there and spins, actually rattles around in there. Prick punching and Loctiting with retaining compound is probably not the right repair, especially as the rate you're paying where you're getting this fixed. So we're going to machine the bad stuff out, and we're going to make a sleeve and put in there and machine that to fit the bearing. It's kind of a tough deal because there's the bearing seat, and right there is where the seal goes, so there's not a lot of meat there. Don't want to machine this back too much. This is the bearing that or the load that it pivots on. Machine this down too much, we might compromise that. So we're going to put a thin sleeve in there. Color macaroni. This part's on back order. You can't get it. It's for a bunch of people that do pipeline right-of-way mowing, so they got to have it. This time of year they do their shit. So to save getting my ass kicked, we're going to have to fix it ourselves, because the corporation and the company I work for can't supply the parts. So we'll see if we can't wreck it. It's junk now. Okay, we got her mounted up here. We're going to assume those machine surfaces for the differential adjusters, or the whatever you call them, is going to be perpendicular, parallel, no, it's going to be perpendicular, square, whatever you want, to this bore here. We picked up on the bore here with a seal bore. Seems to be cutting pretty straight. Okay, how we set this up is we use what they call it's a coaxial indicator, they call it. And basically it's just got gears in there or something that allows you to hold the indicator front and adjust the table and see it from the front. You can do it with a test indicator, but it's got to turn around with a spindle, so then you got to look behind the back here and see your measurement, or use a mirror or something. This way it just makes it quicker. So basically how you do it is you just get her somewhat close.
So basically it's just an indicator that basically you set the spindle and you adjust your tables X and Y until you read 0 on your indicator, and then your work is lined up with your spindle center line.
Alright, we got our housing board. We got our bushing made for our cup. Put the bushing in a deep freeze. It's pretty thin. Can't get it out now.
Off camera we press the bushing in. Now we reset the workpiece up on the machine with the coaxial indicator to get center, and now we're doing the final boring for the cup, or the cup and cone bearing to go into.
Okay, we're test fitting our race. I was tapping that in to see how it fit. And then I couldn't get it out, so I just sent it the rest of the way home. It fit in there nice, tapped right in there. Not too hard, not too easy. We ground out them lube holes. So we should have a pretty solid repair here, hopefully. We'll see.